Today, I'm going to show you step by step how you can generate hundreds of leads without even emptying your wallet. This short and simple tutorial is without a doubt the best strategy that you can use in 2024 and can earn you thousands of dollars. Quickly, a lead is basically just someone you're going to reach out later on to sell your product or service to. There are two main things you need to focus on in order to have the best results when talking to your leads. The first thing is obviously how your email is written. It's pretty simple to understand, but if your email really sucks, then no one will really want to talk to you. You need to understand that your lead is getting dozens of emails every day from people trying to sell him a service, which is why you really need to stand out and make him think you're really different from others. However, you can have the best email copy written ever in the world, Shakespeare level, and still get zero results. Do you know why? It's gonna have to do with your leads list. In fact, if you extract a list of people that are completely irrelevant to your email or your offer, then you're never gonna be able to get any meetings booked. Which is why by the end of this video, you will understand how to generate your perfect own leads list with the software that I'm going to show you today. Alright, so the tool that I'm going to be using is called Apollo. And wait, before you leave this video by saying, oh, you already know what Apollo is, hear me out. I'm going to show you how you can save a ton of money from Apollo, and at the same time I'm going to explain you why Apollo is a good leads list tool, even though you probably think another tool is probably better than that. So let me explain this to you. All of the lead scraping tools that exist out there, like Clay or anything else that you can think of, they all are scraping from one big database of companies, and that database is LinkedIn. So if you ever think that some other websites that scrape leads is technically better than Apollo, or that Apollo is too saturated, well, you're completely wrong, because they're all getting their information from one database, and it's LinkedIn. If you really want to use another tool for whatever reason, the best you could do is probably use LinkedIn Sales Navigator, because it's literally linked to their database. And the only difference that I would say from them is that LinkedIn would give you, I guess, more accurate results, but that also means they give you less results. So if I were scraping and I got like 50,000 like leads from Apollo, LinkedIn would probably give me 2,000. Like they really go in deep with accurate results. Why are you gonna save more money? Well, let me explain this to you. I'm not going to make you pay for any of those plans on Apollo. In fact, Apollo pricing plans are a complete scam. In fact, you can see that they say you get unlimited email credits for whatever plan you go for. But that is completely wrong. In fact, whatever plan you pay for, you're never going to get unlimited credits. You're always going to have to pay for more and more and more. And it could actually go to the thousands if you get like what? If you want to scrape with other businesses, get like 50K or 100K leads per month, it can really cost a lot of money. And that's why I really don't recommend anyone to pay for the plan, which is why I'm going to show you another website that's going to help you scrape the leads for much cheaper. And that's the cheapest one I could find. First thing you're going to do is obviously log in. Alright, now I'm logged in. So obviously the first thing I'm going to do is press search. This is where you're going to search all the leads that you want. It's the big database. First thing, before we even find anyone, I want you to just select the first two options. This is basically what it does. It makes sure that you get verified emails and not something that'll bounce, so you get better deliverability when you send your thousands of emails every day. So I always recommend to keep these two options on. And now what we're going to do is I'm going to try to scrape software development agencies. So obviously if you have another niche, you can't put the same options as me, but you can follow it as some kind of framework and see where it goes for your own niche. So first thing I'm going to select is the job titles. Again, niches have different job titles, but for me, I'm trying to contact the sales team and the founders of software development agencies. So some titles that you could use would be CEO, can be founder, can be COO, and VP of sales. We got VP of marketing. We got head of sales and head of business development. And we have a director of sales. Boom. So that's a pretty good job titles that you could use for your own leads list. Um, you can add much more. Don't put less, because not everyone puts themselves as CEO and founder. Like they put different positions, which is why you should put much more. After that, don't go on company. You're gonna go on location. Location again, it varies. You could go for the big five countries. So we have Canada, United States, New Zealand, UK, Australia. But I only go for North America since I live in Canada, so it's better for me time zone wise. If you speak another language, for example, I speak French, I could also go for France or any other French speaking countries, depending on your service. If you're selling something really expensive, don't go on like countries in development. Like go for something that has a bit more money, which is why everyone recommends the big five countries. And then for employees, usually for starters, I'd always go for one to like the top three, so 1 to 50 employees. But if you're selling a software, if your service is like something that's for really big companies, you can always choose the other options. Like you don't always have to follow what I put. And now this is where the real magic happens and where you're going to select your industry. So obviously I'm going for software development companies, so IT is going to be the industry. And then in terms of keywords, we put software development and web development, app development, and I think that should be it. But you should also exclude some keywords. Like for example, if I scroll down, I'm already going to see dental, which is completely unrelated to what I need. So you're just going to select exclude, go put dental. Other keywords I try to remove is sales, marketing. Also, I see a lot of chemicals sometimes, so I'm going to remove that. And boom, now I have a pretty good list of leads, and that should really be everything you should do for your lead list. So just add as many keywords as you want. You can always keep scrolling and see if you see something that does not add up in there. Like for example, if you don't want to contact artificial intelligence or anything related to that, obviously just exclude the keyword. Well, now what you're going to do is you're just going to copy the link of this Apollo scraping tool that you did, and you're going to go on the link on the description, and I'll follow you from here. Alright, so the website that I want to show you is called, A-Leads, something like that. And in terms of their pricing, it's going to be 10,000 leads for every, $10 for every 10,000 leads, which is great. Also, you can also verify them through Million Verifier, which I really recommend. They also have a better verifier, but it's pretty expensive, so I don't use it. But if you have the money and you want to really get the best results and not get bounced, get maximum deliverability, obviously pay for that. Also, I want to show you how cheap this one is because I've used other Apollo scrapers that get it done for you for cheap. For example, there's this one that I've been using for a really long time, and I just found out that there's cheaper ones out there. This was like the cheapest I could find. So for them, 10,000 leads is $40, which is a pretty big difference than this website. You could also get them through Fiverr, but Fiverr again is expensive, and you have to pay for their fees and a lot of money out there. This is the cheapest one I could find, and I'm 100% sure you won't find anything cheaper than that. So the first thing you're gonna do, obviously, is press Get Your Leads. It's gonna send you to a type form. Fill in all the contact information needed. Press Enter, and then all you have to do is paste in the list. After that, you can also name your lead list. So I'm just gonna call it software dev, and press OK. And then you can select the payment plan. So I'm gonna go for how many days? I think I found 30,000. So I'm gonna go for 30,000 leads, and obviously you can pick 30,000 leads with a Million Verifier. But like I said, I recommend Million Verifier. So you're gonna scroll down and you're gonna go for the more expensive one. So 30,000 contacts for $58.99, and then you're gonna put your payment information. All right, perfect. I just paid for my order. Now what you're gonna do is just check how long you have to wait. So for me, 30,000 contacts takes around 6 hours. They usually don't take that long for me. Like they send in 1 or 2 hours. But yeah, I'm gonna come back to you once I get the leads list to show you they are legit. There you go. I got my leads. So obviously it's gonna be an Excel file. It took a bit longer than I expected, but yeah. So obviously I got a little laggy, but I got my leads. Very normal. I also get it from Million Verifier. And obviously, since we're verifying it with my verifier, we can see that 10,000 of those 30,000 leads I asked for were like not good. So in the end, I got 20,000 leads, which is still a very high number. So that is the full tutorial on how to generate hundreds of leads within minutes. No doubt, you can take everything that I explained in this video and start running your own cold email campaigns, and you probably never have to worry about when you get your next client. But the truth is, it is much easier said than done. There is much more you need to do to get more clients than just building a leads list. You have to make sure that your cold email copy resonates with your customer. You need to build out an offer. You need to manage your inbox every day and not even miss a single message. You need to buy your email accounts. You need to buy your domains. You have to warm up your domains, and I can really go on. And if at any stage you make a mistake, your whole campaign is toast. So if you're ever thinking of running your own cold email campaign, or you already are running one, and you want to save up a lot of time and a lot of money from your mistakes, feel free to book in a call. We'll discuss a strategy and I'll help you move you forward. Thank you for watching.